It's the time to get down.
Welcome, everybody. Yeah, let me tweak a few things. Wow. Welcome, everybody, to Morning Cup with Mario Show, the show that comes to you live straight from Los Angeles, California. We may not be in the ghetto, but we can see the fence. The show that is scripted, unscripted, sort of scripted, semi-scripted by two brothers, two extraterrestrial brothers. Victor Allen, my partner in crime, and myself. I'm Mario Hemsley. So welcome. This show is the product of two individuals doing it all at our own facility here in View Park, right next to Leimert Park. So this is our own broadcast facility, which means sometimes shit don't work. Yeah. That's right. So this morning we had, you guys having technical problems with Windows? Everybody out there, you know, now we understand why Steve Jobs didn't want Flash to be part of the phone. Because anybody out there else sick of these damn upgrades? Sometimes the upgrades are coming 3 times a day. So when we do internet television, I want to apologize. We are too subject to the Windows updates. And so because of that, we had problems this morning. Hey, you guys, for those of you who were there last night, wonderful night last night. We do our triple banger. But yesterday was one of our quadruple bangers because we did the morning coffee show. And then at 7 o'clock, we had that DJ Miko live show. You guys, her theme was Lover's Lane, and you guys tuned in, and it was hot. I came after that with the Quiet Storm. Now, Miko joins our show. And Quiet Storm, I want to thank you. Do you know we had like 200, I had like 300 people. I think between all of us, it may have been somewhere around 900 people who logged in from the extreme social media between Meerkat and Periscope.
Yeah, it was over that because Miko was way up. Her numbers was way up.
I think she said she had 800 or something.
Yeah, and I had 3. So, I mean, you know.
Wow, thank you.
Working. I mean, what we're saying is connecting the content, the show, the experience in a different way. They say sometimes you got to go fish in a different pond. You know, sometimes.
Well, and it was wonderful. So we want to thank you all because, believe it or not, what this is an experiment. You have two brothers in the hood who built their own studio facility, built their own 24-hour broadcast system, turned around and couldn't find any content. So we had to make our own content.
That's Jack.
And now we have you all, and we have people like the Meerkat folks tuning in. So what we've been finding is people really liked it. We're indies. They were like, who are you? Everybody. That's the main thing I told you, Vic.
Yeah.
The main thing I was getting from everybody was that everybody was asking us, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? And why are you doing this?
Right.
And the truth is, we thought that internet television was going to be the big leveling of the playing field for the independent artists, the independent creative people. We expected that this phenomena that you guys are experiencing right now, this internet television, would be the leveling of the playing field, and that folks like you who are watching even, and the folks, you could broadcast, you could come to the world. And so we wanted to do that. And so we thought we would go and show everybody how to do it. But once again, no one gave us content. Here we are in Los Angeles. And we know a bunch of people too, you guys. We know a bunch of people, right, Vic? We went out and spoke to people, talked to people about giving us content for this internet television. And what they said was, we don't get it. We don't get it. What are you doing?
Right.
What?
Why?
What and why?
Why are you doing
it? And now, in our chat room is Mac McAllister, G&M Bureau Chief. Now, Mac has been doing this for 75. He's 75 years young. Ask Mac, how relevant is it that we are able to do this? Mac came up through all the systems, regular radio, broadcasting, television, all of that. Okay, you ask some of the folks like that, how important is what's going on? And they will tell you this is the shiznit. This is a revolution. This has never occurred before, right, Mac? All of this is new. And so that when it's new to all of us. That means it's new to the corporations, it's new to you, it's new to us. So because it's new, we can do it. So that's why we're out there. So anybody you all know, as you guys are going around meeting people, indie artists you know, your friends who are doing things, if they're doing anything as an indie and want to promote it, tell them to reach out to us. It's two brothers, But we work this every day. Victor Allen, my buddy, who's over there working 3 switches right now, he answers the phone.
That's jacked up.
You can call.
Wait a minute. You
He said,
reduced
wait a minute.
it down to I answer the phone. That's
No,
the
I
greatest
mean,
self-care. That's the
There's
greatest.
somebody in our offices to talk to you. It's only Vic and I,
That's a great quote.
and usually I'm in the bathroom.
I'm doing a commercial on that one.
Vic will answer the phone.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use that. Said, you know what?
Somebody's got to talk to him.
Answer the phone.
We will answer the phone.
We will answer the phone. Yeah.
We will talk to you. We will. If you have an artist you think you want to see come and be on Pack Stereo, call us.
Right.
One of the things we're looking for this year, right? In studio performances.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Make it
Live
an
in
event.
studio performances.
You got to make it an event, and you know what? It's like you said. You know that certain things just work, man. So certain systems work where they say, "Hey, do you want me to come and sit and listen, or do you want me to come to an event?" And we're trying to treat everybody as a VIP and making it an event, add a little flavor to the mix. We just don't want to hug the mics all day. That's not what we're trying to do. So, but
Well, check it out. I'm going to give y'all some
man.
examples in a little bit. But anyway, the big thing of this week, celebrating internet television, making sure everybody understands that we are here, that our broadcast machine at packstereo.tv, which is my playground, and packstereo.club, which is our online community where you could join and express yourself. And express yourself. And then we have packstereo.mobi, the one that we designed for the smart tablets.
Right.
I mean, the smartphones and the tablets, it saves you money, less data. That's
Yeah.
packstereo.mobi. So we're doing all those streams as experiments. Two brothers in the hood, get behind us, because we know that the world out there is attempting very much to ignore us. Some of you are finding us for the first time. Vic, how long we been streaming round the clock?
Around the clock? Do we? Okay.
It's
Around
been
the
almost
clock?
4 years, 3
It's
years.
longer, man. Okay. Do you remember what happened?
Danny was still here.
That's why I said that.
I have to remember stuff by my women.
Danny was
By
gone.
my exes.
That's right. Danny. What was that? 2000 what? Was it
Danny left at
10
the
or-
end of 2010. No, 2009.
2009?
Because I entered 2010.
Well, she
single.
joined us when we were already doing it, right?
Well, we weren't going 24 hours then.
Well, no, not. Well, you're talking about the
When
application.
where did we start going 24 hours?
Oh, the 24-hour broadcast.
We've been
system.
broadcasting in some form since
2007.
2007.
Yeah, I think.
2007. We've been
Seven.
broadcasting in some form. We've
Yeah.
been broadcasting 24 hours on our own broadcast machine for about almost 4 years.
4 years, yeah. It's been
That's
about
at
4.
packstereo.tv, packstereo.club. And all of our sites, you find the broadcast, the player. So go take a look. Support us and be part of our community. Like I told you, if you have friends, and a bunch of you do, artists, I'm not bullshitting you.
What?
We're looking for artists to focus. We want them. We're here in Los Angeles, right, Vic? We really want them to come and perform. We've done enough talk show. We do talk
Right.
shows, and we still will do talk shows with artists.
Right.
You know, especially name artists.
Yeah.
But we want you to come in and perform.
Well, yeah, I mean, call to action. Every time you see something, okay, you're being trained. On one hand, we want you to pay attention to media, but we don't want you to pay attention to media. It goes both ways. But step the game up. In other words, you know, I've always been told by people who have mentored me, they said, you know, the best example is to go do it versus to explain, such as, I have this coming, or I went and performed here. It says, pretend like you got a new audience in front of you. Give them an example. Show them what you can do, because a lot of times the attention span right now is so short. It's the next up. So if there's an interview going down and somebody all of a sudden at the same time tweets from associate to another associate, oh, go check out XYZ, they're performing right now. They will leave your interview immediately because they want to see the entertaining performer versus the talking one. That's what we're trying to do.
Hey,
Come with your guns.
That's right. Come with your
Not
guns.
the shotguns. Not-
Well, just to show you guys how relevant we think this is, and also to let you see some of the other folks. The late, great Miss Tina Marie, we met through Danny, my ex, sweetheart. And wonderful person. And she believed in what we were doing. She reached out again to us, and so we arranged to come out and shoot her rehearsals. So Victor Allen, my buddy over there, went out there and shot Tina Marie live rehearsals. We also did Phil Perry Live rehearsal, single camera shoot. Vic actually shot Tina Marie at Benelli Park at a big concert, right?
Oh, yeah.
In high def. They don't even let you come in and shoot at those places. You know how they are at those places.
No, they don't.
Those big and Tina Marie's on stage going, leave him alone. Leave him alone. You got that on the video. Go leave him alone. It's
cool.
Vic.
That's cool.
So I'm going to try to pull that up.
I'm security. I'm security. Well, you know what the whole thing about it is. When you back up, if it was even smarter, would have been a step ahead and say, look, let's go catch all the stuff that's not prefab, that's not already set, that's not on the menu. Let's go get the stuff that's kind of crazy. It adds flavor to the whole thing. If I was thinking about that, I would have said, hey, Tina, you know what? They don't know who I am. Let's run with it. Let's put that on video. Make that real. But see, I wasn't thinking. I was more a fan than I was the person going. So every time we do this, I always say take a step backwards more than trying to always accomplish what's next, because there's a lot more content behind you.
There's a lot more content.
It's a lot more content.
We have
it's just sitting
tons
there.
of content.
It's just sitting there. So,
All right, so here I go. I'm about to play it for you now. Those of you watching on Periscope and Meerkat, you can watch it on the screen on our monitor right there. But here is Victor Allen at Tina Marie's rehearsal with her band, capturing it in full glory. Here's Tina Marie. Pack stereo.
If I could paint a picture of the love I have inside, it would paint all of you and all of me without no thought of pride. Then maybe you would know exactly all the things I feel. Not just a baby, but baby, I'm for real. 'Cause I've been watching all the stars and all the things, just as they shoot across the sky, searching for the so-called answer.
This was a blast. What's happening, WPC guy?
Early morning whispers to me I was taken unaware. I remember sunlight creeping in the window.
That's Tina Marie.
Miles away as we ride.
blessed that we shot this. Pack Stereo. And Tina wanted you to have it. She wanted you to have
Baby, I will bring each day for you. Could ever tell me what to think.
Victor Allen shot that. He's standing right there.
Listen, sugar.
That's Tina Marie.
I'm gonna sing about
Live
you
at rehearsal.
one more time.
She wanted you to have this. That's what she told me. Vanilla Child. They used to tease her. Somebody said, she's not black. I said, oh, really? I didn't know. I just knew she was just damn soulful and damn good. This goes to show you God spreads it around, right? Yes, he does.
I'm gonna rain each day for you.
Yeah, tell your mama about that one, y'all. Where's my claps? Where's my sound effects? Where's too loud on the sound effects. That's me, sorry. Yeah. Tina Marie. Now, Vic, tell them a little bit about your experience, because Vic was the one who shot this. This was an idea I had. An idea I had was I was telling some artists, listen, fans will watch you brush your teeth. Okay? That's like right. I told somebody, if Sade was going to sit down and thumb through some of her high school photos and talk about it, would you watch? Hell yeah, you would watch. So I told Tina, and Tina Marie, Phil Perry were two of the artists that took it to heart. She took it to heart. She wanted to do it. And, I felt totally blessed. One day at her house when we were visiting talking about it, we were talking about some of the music. She jumped up and ran to the piano, started playing, almost died. I swear to God. It was phenomenal. She was phenomenal. And so Vic got to go.
Right.
You went down there, Vic, and we had talked about this.
Right.
And you went down there. So how was that experience? What was it like for you when you? Where was it?
It was in Hollywood, man. It was at a studio, the regular recording studio. I mean, let me just say this, where they typically record, because they have a number of places. And the whole agreement was to just come in. The first thing I said to myself, don't get in the way. It's one thing I know is don't get in the way. And my whole philosophy was to say, get in, shoot, stay out of the way, and leave. So that's why I had communicated at that time, I guess, to Danny. It says, look, my number one job is not to affect them. My number one job is to pretend like I'm just kind of a fly on the wall. So that way we didn't go into any prefab. We didn't get involved in any of the instructions of, okay, do this, do that, catch me. It was all the philosophy of we can always take care of the footage afterwards if you want to post it up, cut it up, chop it up. In the meantime, I'm going to shoot it real, keep it straight, end to end. And it was that simple. And I wish I could sit back and add more to it and say, look, here's all the extra conversations we were having, and this is what we were planning. But because we already had that visit, because we were already philosophically talking to Tina, we was already having those conversations about what she could do with her own live show, we were building what we call a portfolio, and we would call it B footage. And B footage now is more, it's almost, B footage is the example of what YouTube has done from a consumer point of view, where they just say, hey, look at what has happened. It doesn't look like the stuff you see that's high end, but it may look like it was just put together at moments, and that's a value stream. And they said, this will be your B footage stream. You can use this, monitor it, see how people are affected by it. The more real it is, the better it is. And then you can always jump on it later if you want to gloss it up. And that was really it, man. I wish I could say it was a lot more to it, but when you don't have a lot of resources that's coming behind you like a team, like a lot of the corporate companies do, you have to move fast. And you have to convince them this is going to be of value. So to me, the whole philosophy was get in, get out, social media. People are uploading, they're positioning their content as fast as possible. Where if Twitter is here, then you need to raise your level of input and content. You spend a lot of time, you could live or die just waiting to see if it's going to work. And that was the whole philosophy. It was really short and simple. I wish I could say we had a lot of strategy going on, but it wasn't like that.
Straight, simple, with a lot of pureness and integrity. I want you guys to get used to that, because that's what we're all about here in Pack Stereo. So we're not pretending to be Channel 4, CNN, or MTV, because we are none of those things. And our attitude and our mindset, again, is so different from those things. We are. That's why we're embracing all the social media. That's why we're live streaming right now on live stream. Two streams on live stream, a mobile and a high quality stream. 2 streams on Ustream, a mobile and a high quality stream. We're also simulcasting on internet radio. And we're also simulcasting on Meerkat, right, Meerkat? On
Yep.
Periscope. We're simulcasting on all those medias because we can and because we think people should. So, I want you to know all about that and take a look at some of the program we have. Now, we're going to come back for Victor Allen's new you got to do.
No, remember on Wednesdays we don't.
Oh, we don't do it.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm
it's
good.
called
I
the
feel
rap.
good.
It's the
See,
rap
we have a
week.
new schedule. See, you guys, we have a new schedule. It's new schedule. See, you see, I don't know. Go ahead and laugh at me.
What?
Laugh at me if you want. Y'all
Wait,
will
I'm
be
just-
old one day
Wait a
too.
minute. You know what?
Y'all will be old. You can go laugh at me if you won't.
But you forgot how simple it was supposed to be. It was
You're
supposed
right.
to be. It was supposed
A
to be the
recap.
rap.
The
up
rap.
there.
Well, then good, because
was
I
it.
have another video I want to show them that you shot.
Oh, okay.
I
that's
was
cool.
there this time.
Oh, all right.
So Tina Marie did the live rehearsal thing, but so did Phil Perry. So take a look at Phil Perry as he does a classic Marvin Gaye track that we captured behind the scenes. Victor and I, live and in concert. At the Phil Perry rehearsal, here's Phil. I want you. Well, that's his rehearsal.
Oh, I wanna give you all the love that I want in return to you.
I ain't like that dirty piece of guy.
Is what I crave. Ooh, you have what to say. You don't want me around, but I will change your mind some way. Somehow, won't you listen to me, baby? I want you the right way. How I want you, but I want you to want me to. I do want you to want me, baby, just like I want I want you the right way, how I want you, but I want you to want me to. Want you to want me the right way, baby, just like I want you.
Victor Allen shot this. I was there. I was holding the pizza. Somebody had to do the work.
When it's time,
That's right. He's rehearsing. It's a trip hop. I said, just do your regular rehearsal, Phil. And we're going to film it. Don't even worry. Just do your thing and ignore us.
as I said, I want you the right way. How I want you with me, but I want you to want me to. Answers come my man. Want you to want me, baby, just like I want you. I want you the right way. How I want you, but I want you to want me to. Want you to want me the right way, baby, just like I want you. I want you out.
So no, we never. I don't think we did this.
Check this out.
Okay, so we'll do a chorus.
We gotta tighten up, we gotta figure out what we're supposed to be singing.
Okay, well I can do that. Let me tighten this hit up and then I'll go into that and then we can practice it. Okay, when I give the cue, right, going into the pop 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 pop, I'll give the cue, then you do the pop 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 pop, then we say I want you, and right after that you go now.
Well, he was conscious of the recording. I tell him to ignore us. I tell him when we do this, I tell him to ignore us. Just do your
Now
rehearsal.
what comes before? Something came before. Something came right before that too. We stopped. Like y'all stopped.
I guess we'll find out before.
This is their normal pace. So we're just capturing them talking at the rehearsal.
Chorus. Ladies, we're gonna do the chorus. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
I want you the right way. I But I want you to want me to. Want you to want me, baby. Just like I want you. I want you the right way. How I want you. But I want you to want me to. Want you to want me the right way, baby. Just like I want you.
Yeah, that's how you sound about it.
I want you.
Yeah, y'all. You're listening to Morning Coffee with Mario.
My heart says yeah.
We're reviewing videos that we shot. Victor Allen shot this. I was there. Phil Perry live rehearsal.
Oh, I wanna give you all the love that I want in return. To give you pleasure is what I crave. Ooh, you have but to say you know all the while. But I change your mind some way. Somehow, won't you listen to me, baby? Won't you? The right way. How I want you. But I want you to want me to. Time. Smile when you sing. Want you to want me.
You're telling a smile.
Just like I want you the right way. I want you, but I want you to want me to. Want you to want me the right way, baby. Just like
Yeah, y'all. You're watching Pack Stereo. We're revisiting videos we shot. This is Phil Perry's live rehearsal. Victor Allen shot this. I was there holding the pizza. Yeah. They play along.
Do the solo again and catch that.
Okay.
Just from the solo. 2. You should not play something you should cherish for the life of me. Don't you care? Don't you care about me? All the same way I want to. The right way. How I want to. But I want you to want me to. Oh no, want you to want me, baby. Just like I want I want you the right way. I want you.
My hair guitar. Now it's a bass. It's whatever I imagine.
What you do, I'll leave just like I want you. I want you.
Yeah.
See him, Jim.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Watch that screen. See, we call that the LZ. That's the local zone. If you want to find out more, go on YouTube and search Pack Stereo, the LZ, the local zone. That's when we go out in the community around Los Angeles, you guys, and capture live concerts. So we go out and capture a bunch. Go out, take a look, go to YouTube, check out the local zone because you're going to find concerts that we've shot around the Los Angeles area because we have been around doing this stuff for a while. So now we got to that point where we get some invitations. Finally, we get some invitations. You know how it takes. Y'all know how long it take. You know what I'm talking about. Take a long time to get the invitation.
This is L.A.
This is
Los
long.
Angeles. The bar is really high. They're going. They're tilting their head right now, going, "Oh, you know what? I see what y'all doing. Yeah, keep working on it." That's the attitude.
Well, Vic,
That's how it works, man.
one of the things that my buddy over there does so well, because some of you who know me know that I'm like Grizzly Adams. I do the music. The studio's like my cave. I'm always hiding out. So I'm hidden away somewhere. My buddy here goes out. That's why we make a wonderful team, besides the fact that we're great together on air and what we do in production, is that on a personal level, all the stuff that I can't do or that I don't do well, guess what? He just happens to do it very well.
And vice versa. see, I can go there too. See, I can sit there. We can sit back and let's get in the sandbox and work this bitch. Excuse me, I'm just having fun. No, you know what it is? It's that part where you know what you chase first? You chase what you think everybody else is going to like first before chasing what it is that you like and love the most. And when you do that, you define yourself. And when you define yourself, you say, well, here, this is what I do. And that's a lifestyle. So most people think that this is entertainment, but it's really what we call lifestyle. And I just was tweeting that, man. I was just sitting up here saying, imagine that your lifestyle was first and then you just happen to work. Where most of us come from, you have to work to build a lifestyle.
Right.
If you reverse that son of a... See, I didn't go there. If you reverse it, you approach it differently. And so we're saying lifestyle is transformation. What you are. Don't worry about the levels that people are going to measure you under, because you can't do everything and be everything to everybody. So bottom line is, man, you just do what you do. So yeah, you may sit there and say he does the things that I don't do. That's it. Ask me, do I go in here and do all this configuration? No, can't handle it.
Yeah, I am the tech guy.
I can't handle it, man.
It's weird around how we work this stuff. Yeah, I built this thing.
See, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
You know, it was previously a recording. First of all, it's a garage.
What?
It's a garage that we converted years ago into a recording studio. Did 9 CDs here. If you get on iTunes and you look up the Hemsley Foster Project, you look for Pack Stereo, you'll find our indie record label. 9 CD releases. Vic had a CD releases, the Tesman Vic. We have not, so we did that before we did this. And now we do internet television, and we're attempting to continue with that revolution. And so that's who we are, and that's why we're bringing this to you, because part of our goal was always to encourage you to do this. We wanted more of you to do this, and now it turns around. We didn't expect to be on-air broadcasters. That was never what we intended. We had never done it before.
Wasn't the plan.
It was not the plan.
No.
It was not the plan. And so here we find ourselves as on-air personalities when, like I said, I just wanted to write a few songs back in the day. Now, Vic,
Yeah.
like I was leading into, I said, because of me being Grizzly Adams off in the studio cave,
Right.
a bunch of y'all can relate because you off in your own cave too.
Right.
You know, Mac, y'all know what I'm talking about. PMC,
Oh, yeah.
get in the cave.
Cave
And so
down.
I'm hiding out in the cave working on stuff, fixing technology.
Right.
Vic goes out and gets an association going with the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza. that allows us to come in and shoot shows at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, which we've been doing now, Vic. For how many years have you been doing that?
Oh man, what's this? Going back to 2000, probably 10.
So tell us a little bit about that, Vic.
Okay, I'm going to make it sound like it's really official, but it's not.
It's not official.
It's not
It's
official.
unofficial.
And the only reason why I'm saying this is because before I start going out and doing concerts, which is guerrilla style, you do what they call media coverage events and celebrities, red carpet and stuff like that. And in that whole world, 95% of the time, if you're not one of those recognized media outlets, who are you? That's the first thing that comes up. Who are you? And so you have to go guerrilla style. And I remember, now I'm going to kill his name. I'm going to apologize. I remember going to cover an event. It was a nonprofit organization. And the former coach of the Golden State Warriors before
Mark Jackson?
Yeah, Mark Jackson's brother was part of this national touring organization that played basketball. Manny Pacquiao was on the floor playing on one side. They had I'm not sure if Tyrese was there or whomever. Tank was there and people like that. And I remember his brother, rest in peace, who passed away. He was a big guy. And I remember one of the guys, I think he had said, hey, look, dude, he turned. He says, man, you got to go out there and get it. So I'm going like, I don't want to go out there on the floor and get involved in get out of the way brother situations. But what he really said is that they're not going to come over and grab you. You got to go get it. Because of that, it allowed me to say, no, I can go over into events. And I'm not saying paparazzi style, because I still respect and want to let people know we're supporting indies.
Right.
So for me to go out and cover was me going out there saying, a lot of these artists really don't know that there's some out there who are saying, look, this is our way of saying thank you for being as good as you are in what you do in your craft. So that was my approach to it, to say, BHCP, I don't think you guys are going to ask me to come down here. But I'm going to go down here and I'm going to show you that I'm right in the backyard to support and bring what we call the Leimert Park area.
He basically was gangster.
It was guerrilla with respect. It was guerrilla with respect. That's what I had to do.
Like that guerrilla with respect.
I'm just saying. And that way, you have to show them something first. And when you do, there was an unspoken agreement. If I take you down the regular process, they're probably going to go, who are you?
So if we play it by this way.
That's right.
That way. And then, so one of the ones I'm about to show you guys right now involves Layla Hathaway. Now, we shot Layla Hathaway down there at the BHCP. We put up a bunch of videos, and they reached out to us. Who are you? Why you put all these videos? And we told them who we were, and they were like, oh really? What we were trying to do. Well, they said, well, okay, you can't put all them videos, but you can put some. And so they showed us some love. Layla Hathaway's people showed us some love. And to even make it better, because of the things that we do, we offer in the right place at the right time. We captured a piece with the late, great Vesta, singing along with Layla Hathaway. So once again, let me present this to you. My buddy, Victor Allen, my partner in crime, who arranged this, went out and shot it guerrilla style with respect. Here's Layla Hathaway and Vesta performing. I'm Mario Hemsley. You're listening to, and you're watching The Morning Coffee live. We shot this. You can go watch it on YouTube. Send it back. Run it back.
That's your song.
Gary Taylor wrote this. Gary Taylor wrote I'm Coming Back. And Vesta recorded it first, before Layla. Here we go.
She gonna sing the second verse when she leaves.
Everybody, the late great. Let's start. Pack stereo at the right place at the right time.
This is the Vesta Williams, who I listened to and recorded this song before I did. Her vocal was the inspiration for me for this song. You know where I'm from?
Yes, y'all, history. Victor Allen was there.
You know what? Here we go. Never dreamed it would be like me. I never knew that I could ever be. I've been thinking about the way it was, and how we used to share each other's love. I can feel you calling out to me. I can sense the love you really need. Don't know how I got to be this way. But I do know something got to change. I wanna be there for you through the thick and thin. And when you feel
Ain't that wonderful to see?
just reach out and hold me. Wanna be by your side day and night for the rest of my life. So open up your heart for me, 'cause I'm coming back for you. That's the way it is.
Yeah, y'all. Layla Hathaway, y'all. Singing a song written by Gary Taylor, who's been over here too, y'all know that. Trying to get Layla over here, huh? We want you to come over, Layla. This night's all about heats. Morning Coffee with Mario, Wednesday edition, where we just relax and chill and look at some of the things we've done. Take a look at our past, places we've been, people we belong to. All of this to our own work. We've been here for a minute, just YouTube. Go watch it again if you want. Check out Pack Stereo, the local zone, the LZ, we like to call it. Yeah. It is one of our series, the LZ, the local zone. So I'm so proud of that series because we have now videos that'll be available for history. We're trying to make Tina Marie wanted people to have that video. We put the video out there for people to have. That's what we do. We don't try to be anything we're not. And there we try to maintain a certain integrity, and actually we feel a certain responsibility because of the videos. I'm a music collector. Y'all see my album collection? Okay, because I'm going to show you. I'm going to flip it. Wait, hold on. See that? See that over there? Okay. That's a music collector. Okay? That's my albums. Okay? You see that? See all that? That's all my albums. Okay? There's Vic over there. See, there's Vic. All right. Now, I'm a music collector. So this is a labor of love. Okay? That's a labor of love. And I'm trying to, expose people to some of the music that I love. So Vic and I, we've got these videos. We're trying to encourage artists and find ways. So look for the live in concerts here, right, Vic? Because what we have Nils coming up.
Yeah, you got Nils coming up, and we're expanding. We're going after what we call the DJ market as it relates.
The DJs coming.
Yeah, so it's really kind of one of those things where we're trying to not be just one dimensional. We want live events, and look, we're talking about people actually doing unscripted scenes, whether it's in acting, whether it's in spoken word, whether it's in a DJ. There are no borders here, but what we really want people to know that they have to take on the philosophy of constantly doing this and, make us say no. I always say, make us say no, because we're saying yes first. So, it's a lot coming. But we're not trying to act in the role of promoters as much as we're trying to say lifestyle changes through streaming content on demand. You can never have enough, because in the end of the day, there's a continental divide between the indie market, where they're trying to flourish and make money, and the commercial market, who's running with these apps. Their whole lifestyle is to constantly bring you the content that they've invested in, and they're going to do it and let it roll forever. And if it gets to that syndication market, and even if it doesn't get to that syndication market, they trickle down this stuff to go. Remember the old Reputation used to be, or a bad movie was going, bad movie, went straight to went to the cable, right?
Straight to cable.
Now, good movies, you can't wait to get them on your Roku. You can't wait. You're going like, okay, fast. You don't even measure it the same way. Well, it's a system change. If the indie market that flourishes entrepreneurially and entertainment-wise doesn't grab this and say, there's never enough content, stop waiting to massage the most perfect moment only, then you must got money for that. You got money for days. You could do that all day long.
Vic, people are writing in, and WPC Guy is on Meerkat and talking about Mavericks Flat, which we have a long. I painted on a mustache to sneak into Mavericks when I was underage. I think I was 14 or 15.
Yeah,
and snuck in there to see Parliament Funkadelic. Some of these groups that were mentioned, like by WPC Guy, like oldie groups like The Main Ingredient, The Intruders, Stylistics. Greg, we do look to embrace our legacy artists.
Right.
We look to embrace the new and emerging artists. We're looking for people who haven't even been discovered. We're willing to showcase folks. What we're really looking for, young folks who can promote to their community.
Right.
While we promote to our community, because we have expanding abilities to do live concerts, including live pay-per-view, video on demand. Hey. And when you do it, we're going to do a pay-per-view concert and give away all the tickets free. Why? Because we got to test it out anyway, right? So why not let y'all be part of that? We're going to have to do a few pay-per-view concerts that are actually free so we can test the mechanism. So when we do that, would you please go get a free ticket? Like if I send out a link for a free ticket, will you please go get a free ticket for the pay-per-view concert? Because some of the folks watching,
right,
when we start our subscription service, why are we trying? Because we have to learn how to do it, y'all. I didn't really want to do those things, but we need to know how to do it. So I'm experimenting with a subscription service. But we're going to give away the first year or two.
Right.
To our friends and associates. We already know that. We're just working on how to do it, how to spread the word, how to spread the community, but also to try to instill a certain degree of entrepreneurism among our people. We've already gone long today for this show, but it's been such a blast. We want to go a little longer because I'm enjoying what's happening with the people. Want to say again hi to all my folks in the chat room. Mac. Now check it out, Mac. We've had over 40 some people watching through social media right there, interactive with me through Meerkat and Periscope, along with our chat room. And I want to say thank you again so much to them, to the Meerkat folks, to the Periscope folks, who have made, it was a surprise to us, right, Vic? Again, because I went live on the 4th of July, just playing around, and went live with no pre-announcement, nothing. I went live on the 4th of July spinning music and had almost 500 people join me. 500 people, just out of the clear blue sky. So I want to thank everybody who's part of this phenomenon of Meerkat and Periscope. And we're going to do a couple more things because I'm going to come back after this video. And I'm going to, Vic, I wanted to give you a little time to think about it because we'll probably do that as one of maybe our last ones. For the, I want you to pick out the video that you would like us to show from BHCP. Of the ones that you shot. Now, you shot so many, I tend to be old school. See, I tend to be old school.
Right.
And focus on certain ones. But Vic has another whole emphasis, too, because he shot people like Tank.
Yeah.
You know, you shot
you know,
Nick Cannon.
Yeah. You know
So,
I like.
well, I'm going to give you a minute because I'm going to play one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come back to you.
I got you.
This one Vic also shot. Rasan Patterson. Rasan Patterson. Now, some of you guys said, I don't know who Rasan. Well, you will know. You should know. Rasan Patterson. Take a look, and then we're going to come back and find out which video Victor would like you to see of his.
Man,
He also shot this one.
can't even think about that one.
This is the LC, the local zone, live at BHCP. Rasan Patterson, y'all. He's a good friend of Layla's. Enjoy this.
Dismissing affection as deep. It comes in and then goes out every day. So baby, I gotta know just what you want, what you need, each and every single way.
Amigo.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Migos here to let you know we've uploaded probably over 9,000 videos to YouTube. It was 6,000 about 4 years ago. Who else does that? Go check it. I can give I told him about it. Thank you, WPC guy. You got my back. Local Zone, y'all. Go search Pack Stereo, the LZ, the Local Zone. Find all our videos on YouTube. Tell you, we got like 9,000 uploads. We've been around. Go check us out. We're Neo Urban. Whatever that means. You're listening to Rasan Patterson, live at BHCP, Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw Plaza. Yeah. Well, thank you. All those live Meerkat viewers. Sound of Rasan Patterson. Late night call. Oh yeah, sometimes you be begging. Late night call. Come over tonight, baby. Bring me some chicken. Extra biscuit. Strawberry soda. Yeah, Rasan Patterson. Pack Stereo. We shot this. Victor Allen shot it. The LZ, the Local Zone. That's our series. Go check it out on YouTube.